Hi guys, and welcome to the Marilyn Manson album retrospective video. Marilyn Manson, also known as Brian Warner, born in 1969 in Canton, Ohio. Believe it or not, Manson attended Heritage Christian School. He's known for being highly controversial with his image and lyrics. Manson and the Spooky Kids formed in 1989. Band name was shortened in 1992 just to Marilyn Manson. In 1994, Trent Reznor noticed the group and actually produced their first album, Portrait of an American Family. Great album. Like I said in the Nine Inch Nails video, there is the original CD release that has the simulated rape scene and beat scene in audio form, of course, though. That was later removed due to the fact that it was controversial, and I think some women's rights groups or somebody complained, so record company removed that. I think at that time Manson was on Reznor's Nothing record company, on board with them. Great album though overall. There's songs like Dope Hat. I really don't have to go through all the great songs. I'm assuming most of you that are watching this video already know a little bit about the guy, or the band, and Manson himself. Some very good videos came out around this time from the band. Interesting cover overall. It really just says it all. It shows that this album is very how can I say it? I don't know, it's just out there. It's out there in so many different ways. That's what attracts people to it and attracted me to it. The lyrical content is interesting, you know. I don't know, guys. Just get it if you can. The record of this actual album is very tough to find. I've actually searched for it myself, just to have it for collectability, and it's not cheap online, I'll tell you that much. As well as the original CD release of this album. Go out and pick it up if you can, or pick it up off of Amazon.com. Picture of Manson, Twiggy, and Courtney Love in 1994. I think this was after Kurt's death, not long after. Publicity photos; those will be spread throughout the video. I did have more publicity photos. Wanted to put more in this video, but didn't have the time. Just want to put the video out real quick. Yet I'm not going to skimp on quality. Sweet Dreams, this is a song done by, I believe, the Eurythmics in 1983. Manson was known to cover 80s songs. I don't know if he's going to keep doing that, but he covered some really good songs from the 80s, from pop groups and rock groups. Pretty good EP, though, I guess. I mean, not... yeah, anyways. That cover is kind of demonic. I mean, Manson loved to shock and awe people at this time, and he succeeded at it. 1996 and 1997 were some good years for Manson. Antichrist Superstar came out. Awesome album as far as... probably one of my favorite Manson albums due to the imagery and demonic lyrical content of it. Just, I don't know, it just attracts me to it. The album cover really says it all. I mean, you can look at it and just tell this album, when you listen to it, it's going to kick your ass and knock you to the floor. And it ain't going to let you back up off the floor. That's all figuratively speaking, though. You have songs like Tourniquet. What else? The title track. You have... there's many more, really. I mean, once again, with the videos, Manson really pushed the envelope. And you can find all those videos collected on a DVD or VHS. It's all officially available and not all that hard to find, really. So after Antichrist Superstar came out, we had Dead to the World VHS come out. This is not on DVD officially. I think it might be bootleg. Someone took a very high-end copy of the tape, the one that wasn't played much or just in good condition overall, and put it on DVD. I do have a tape of this, and it's pretty much just a tour tape documenting Manson's tour from 1997 or 1996, 1997 for the Antichrist Superstar tour. At the start of it, you actually see people protesting at his concerts. People just came to the concert halls and venues and all that just to protest. Like, you had religious fanatics and gay rights activists come to the concert just to protest, and you can just see the pure anger on these people's faces. But Manson went on to do some great shows during this tour, and that is well documented on this tape. There's backstage footage on here. Some stuff that's a little controversial. There's, the cutters that cut their names into Manson's, or into their skin. Onto their girls would cut his name into their chest, on their arms, on their legs. It was a little grotesque, but those are dedicated fans. And Manson, I think he looked at that later on and said he didn't want people doing that, and he didn't feel sorry for them because that's their own doing. 1998, Mechanical Animals came out. The first song for this video, or off this album, first single for this album, sorry, was, I think it was "I Don't Like the Drugs with the Drugs Like Me," or it was "Dope Show." Either one of those, but I remember watching that. That was the very first Manson video or song I'd ever heard, and it was interesting. I mean, it had I think the "Dope Show," or "I Don't Like the Drugs." I think it had the actual one of the buildings from the Power Rangers in it. It was just funny at the time, because by that time that show was actually going out of style. I don't know why they put that in the video, um, but truly great album. It's a little more. It's a mix. This album is a mix of like David Bowie and Manson. He kind of intertwines that awkward dress style and cool, musical style, and it blends very well. As far as controversy goes, I guess it was controversial, but not quite as controversial as Manson's other albums had been and videos had been in the past. I think at this time he was sort of calming down, but he still wanted to put himself out there in the artistic spotlight. Still shocking people at the concerts mostly now. And after that came out, we had "God Is in the TV" VHS come out. This is still not out on DVD officially. I'm hoping one day they reissue this and "Dead to the World" tour on DVD so we can get us a widescreen and surround sound perspective of these concerts and just the tape itself, so, or program. This is Manson's 2000 tour, as well as all his videos collected at the start of the tape. You get to watch the music videos, and there's concert footage as well as backstage footage. Overall, it's a great tape. I would get it. I have it, actually. My friend gave it to me. This is the, what is this? Last Two on Earth CD. This actually was packed in with "God Is in the TV" back in the day. I remember seeing it at the stores back at Sam Goody's when we actually had that here at our mall. And a great tour. Manson once again stirs up controversy with this little rant he does in the songs, right before one of the songs. I think it might be at the beginning of the CD on this album. But awesome. The band is in good shape here. They play well. Energetic as always. This is right before an album release, so I don't know. The record company definitely did a good job recording this tour, the songs for the CD. Hollywood came out in 2001. Great CD. Around this time, Manson was actually blamed for the Columbine shootings. Not around this time, but this is when he actually got out, what he wanted to say about the Columbine in the record, as well as in Bowling for Columbine, the movie by Michael Moore. I personally think he didn't have anything to do with it musically, because the kids that go out and shoot people, that's their decision. A music record cannot tell you what to do with your life or suggest anything. It's only there for entertainment. Great record though. Manson, touches on topics of religion, death as usual, and I guess politics as well. Great record if you're into all those different kinds of things. Neat cover. And I know that cover stirred up some controversy with women's rights groups and religious fanatics. I know it did. Golden Age of Grotesque era. This is 2003, I believe. And we'll get back to that in a sec. God's Government and Guns tour, or Guns, Government, and Gods, whatever it is. This is actually on tape. It used to be Still is if you want to pick that up. It has been reissued on DVD. I think it was this year. It's officially. Um, I didn't get a chance to see this tape or DVD, so might get it one day. You can get it for a very affordable price as well. I think this tour covers the 2005 tour. Not entirely sure, but from what I've seen, as far as reviews go, this is definitely worth getting. Two, Golden Age Grotesque album, not a bad album. Manson was going more for a vaudeville image and musical style in this. There's still pure rock and roll in it, but definitely worth owning. Great album. Um, so yeah, I can't name any songs off it, but this time Manson was actually trying to be gangster. In one of his videos, he wore the silver teeth, as you can see in the album cover there. Um, but some good videos and songs came out of this album, and I definitely would not pass it up. I'm gonna have to get it eventually. At this time, Manson was dating Dita Von Teese. They're no longer dating or married or whatever. Eat Me, Drink Me. This is more of it's a lighter side of Manson, and it really shows on this record. I don't know. I kind of looked at it and thought, the guy, he's gone soft, and there's a time for that in every artist's, timeline. But I felt it just didn't fit Manson well because he's I don't know. He's is meant to be intense and push boundaries with the lyrics and his vocal delivery and all that stuff. It just didn't. It didn't. It didn't appeal to me. High end of the low. Um, um, this is Manson going back to his basic sound. I think here he delivers the vocals more like he did on American Antichrist, Superstar, and on Mechanical album. Bleh, Mechanical Animals. I still can't talk today. Awesome album though. I'm gonna get it eventually. Uh, from what I've heard, Manson is once again stirring up controversy with the lyrics. That's fine. He's meant to shock and awe, so he'll probably do that until he gets out of the that industry. But he also paints as well, so if you want to look at his paintings or buy some, hit up his website. So that's the end of this video, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Just keep in mind that I have a very busy work schedule right now, and order stuff from Amazon. Make me some money, or support me. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one.